Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into some really, raw material. These are excerpts you shared from YouTube transcripts, IBRAYZ's words, lyrics maybe?
Yeah, they feel very unfiltered, don't they?
Exactly. Not polished at all. More like snapshots from a life,
Yeah.
Emotional, maybe personal, definitely reflective.
hmm
And our mission really is just to unpack these lines, these observations, and see what themes are kind of pushing through.
There's a definite mix there. Vulnerability, but also this real drive.
Yeah, that determination, it's quite something. Get ready, because some of these phrases, they really stick.
Well, what jumps out straight away is just how direct it all feels. Like thoughts caught right as they're happening. It's a very personal window.
Right, and you see this internal struggle almost immediately. Some lines just hit you. Like, many times I cry and go to bed looking at myself.
Wow, yeah.
That's incredibly open, isn't it? It speaks volumes about, pain or self-doubt happening in private.
And then you have this other layer, the sort of external pressure. The sources mention things like, so they call my phone anything, and also, I know you want the best for me, pushing me far.
Right, so it's not just internal stuff.
Exactly. It's like dealing with your own head and what feels like demands or expectations from everyone else. It complicates things.
Yeah, that whole inner world versus outer world dynamic. But despite all that, there's this real sense of doing, of building something.
Yeah.
That phrase, from street to street, I define my daily.
That one's powerful.
It really is. It's like defining your whole reality just by moving, by working, day in, day out, step by step.
So what's driving that kind of effort, that street by street thing? The texts hint at it with, I want a big story, plenty daily needs.
Right, the big picture and the immediate needs.
Yeah, it's that mix. The big aspiration, wanting a significant life, a big story.
Mm-hmm.
But it's tied directly to just getting by, day to day. Survival, maybe stability. They seem completely linked.
Okay, so you've got the effort, the big dream, the daily needs, and then you get this line, work hard, nobody cares.
Oof. Yeah.
It's so stark, isn't it? Like, you're doing all this defining, chasing the story, putting in the hours.
And the potential payoff, the recognition, might just not be there.
Right.
It creates this tension. If nobody cares externally, then why keep going? Is it all internal drive?
Or is it frustration? Like, why isn't this effort being seen?
Could be either, or both, really. It makes you question the source of that relentless drive we talked about.
So, okay, we have the struggle, the pressure, the grind, the dreams, this feeling of maybe being unseen, and then this phrase that, wow, it really stops you. I cannot come and give myself grace.
And there's that other version, too, the only human I try my best, you
Yeah.
know? I cannot come and give myself grace.
Right. What does that add to the picture? It feels heavy.
It feels incredibly poignant, I think, if you connect that, not being able to give yourself grace back to everything else. The
Yeah.
trying your best, the working hard even if nobody cares, the internal battles. It suggests this, impossibly high internal bar. Almost like no matter how much effort you put in, it's never quite enough to deserve, a moment of kindness to yourself, a break,
Like being locked in a loop.
a self-critical one.
Exactly. It prevents any sense of relief or self-acceptance, maybe.
So looking at it all together, we've gone from this raw vulnerability through the daily grind and the big dreams, faced that potential lack of validation, and landed on this really deep struggle with self-acceptance, not being able to offer yourself grace. It's a powerful arc.
It really is. And those phrases like, from street to street, I define my daily.
Yeah.
And that work hard, nobody cares. They resonate. They pack a punch.
So thinking about all this, how does it land with you listening? Do these expressions, this raw honesty, echo anything in your own experience? That feeling of striving, maybe facing challenges, wanting something more? And that, that complicated relationship with validating ourselves, especially if the outside world doesn't seem to. Yeah, and maybe the final thought to ponder is, considering these texts, what does it really mean to define your own path day by day? Especially when you feel like nobody cares, and maybe even harder when you feel like you just can't give yourself that grace.
Something to really sit with.